Pick it up, Grandpa's. The era has changed.
Oh god. Oh god, I do love Nagito though.
Yeah.
I do love Nagito. Hello everyone.
Oh shit.
Look, I gotta keep you on your toes,
Fuck.
you know?
Yeah. We are grandpas, aren't we?
A little bit.
It's kind of annoying.
You're on TikTok.
Yeah, I know.
That means you have a better window into what the kids are doing these days than I do.
Yeah, but it's kind of awful.
I have to ask around and be like, do the kids say bussin'?
He's like, so what is bussin'?
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
You know it filters better if the tab stays up.
Filters?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, sure.
It vents better. Is that better?
I mean, in a weird world, I guess it would make more sense.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying, but also, it's dumb bullshit. Dumb bullshit, so no thanks.
What do you mean? What's dumb about that?
It's really... I don't know. Tab, stay down.
Look, guys. Audience. You right there. I'm talking to you.
Yes, you.
Do you like when you open up your can of Sody Pop? Do you keep the tab up? Or do you flatten it back down?
No. Tab down.
Tab stay up.
Tab no, stay up.
Reaches to the Lord, you know.
It's how you honor him with you honor him with your drink by keeping the tab up.
Yeah.
Dude, you could like sell a drink with a little cross on it. You could market it that way. You could start something. And I hate how much you actually could. That's so dumb.
Should I do that?
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Make your own, I don't know, soda.
Sure.
What would your soda be? Like, what kind of flavor profile would you be going for? Be a white, clear soda, a brown soda, and then...
How about a light green melon soda?
That's solid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've really started coming around on melon flavors for drinks.
Yeah.
I never really liked just the melon flavored stuff, but Liquid Death, the sparkling water in the cans.
Okay, so here's the reason why you don't like melon soda, right?
Yeah.
You haven't had the Japanese style cream soda sundae.
This is true. I have not.
You know how you see it in all those like high school anime? They go to like the beach or they go to a fucking water park and they'll get that drink that's green with the one scoop of ice cream on top.
And
that's melon soda.
Is that bussin', Josh?
It's pretty bussin'.
Oh god. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's not.
I grew up with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, because melon is not just a flavor of things that is common
not here.
No, absolutely not. So it's definitely not something I grew up with. And as far as melons I used to eat, I really only used to eat like cantaloupe when I was younger, and a watermelon, I guess. I would hardly count watermelon though.
Yeah,
you know?
No, I don't count watermelon. Watermelon's not melon.
No, but like a honeydew melon. I started the first time I had that was when I was probably a teenager, and I didn't really care for it.
That's fair.
I like it a little more now.
So I don't like eating the melon fruit. I just like the drinks.
The drinks,
and
yeah,
the candies and stuff. I like that artificial like melon flavor.
Fair. That's fair.
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
That was really. I remember just leaving my sister unattended in Japan for a bit. And she just like comes back with 2 of those cream soda things, and she's just like, I saw the booth selling them, and childhood, here, have one.
Childhood. Hell yeah.
And I'm just like, we were here, we literally just walked into this place. How did you like?
The senses were going off. She was like,
I'm sitting here looking at these otter-shaped pencil pouches, which I did buy.
Man, you know what I saw, a TikTok about them.
Yeah.
I feel like I would get into getting like stamps, not like stamps like postage stamps, but like the stamps, the boom.
Yeah.
Because that's such a big thing over there, and there's so many cute ones that you could just do so much shit with.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
They're like fine.
Because you kind of, Is it that you have to have your own stamp to notarize things for yourself? Like,
I don't remember.
Like for
I don't
official
know
documents and stuff?
I don't know how that works.
I thought I
I'll be honest.
heard or read something about it. Like once, like it's better or something. I don't know. You get a stamp that you put on official documents for things like residence.
I'm pretty sure there's like a prefecture stamp though that you can like collect as well. That's just Japan's like the kings of like collectible things in general. Want to get
tchotchkes, if you will.
Yeah, did you want to get a keychain of the fucking prefecture mascot?
You can do that.
You can do that. And I'm like, I don't care what the prefecture mascot is.
You can go collect all of them in probably like a week. It's not hard to travel in that country. No, it's not very far. No,
there are trains everywhere.
Yeah, you could go from. You could get from the top to the bottom in a day, right?
Probably.
I think
it'll still take a while.
I mean, yeah, but like within the span of 24 hours, you could make it from one of the yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's a small country.
I know.
It's like a whole ass little island.
Kind of want to visit, honestly.
Okay.
I feel like it'd be fun.
We're
Audience, here in. Are you gonna join the Patreon so we can go to Japan?
No.
Come on.
I'd rather you all fund us to go to Disney. I'll be honest with you. I think it's more fun to go to Disney than it is to go to Japan. I'm saying that like right now.
We can go to Epcot and experience Japan.
It's like the same thing.
I want to go put the Epcot ball in my mouth.
Swear to God.
Do people go to jail for licking the Epcot ball?
You can't really reach it.
Really? Is it not? You don't walk inside it? Is that not what Epcot is?
You do, but it's suspended on like stilts,
right. But
so
when
you can't go and
when
reach
you
it.
walk on the ramp, can you not like touch the wall near the entryway?
I mean, they're just touching a building at that point, not like the Epcot ball.
But it is the Epcot ball. The building is the Epcot ball, right?
Yeah, but it's not the ball part of the Epcot. It's like walls. Underneath of it is like a ramp that has building walls, and
so is it not like a hatch that goes into the ball?
It's an escalator.
Okay, like, but so the weird textured thing, right? That's not accessible.
That's not in reach
at all.
Not really.
So Josh, hear me out.
No,
I think it's time we pull a heist of epic.
We're not like there's already been a heist from Epcot this decade.
Yeah, You broke the Pop-Tart on the fucking couch.
A chunk flew.
There's one right there.
No, that's where that is. Yeah, it's fine.
Bless it.
Just somebody stole. Oh God, his name was Buddy. From Cranium Command. You all know Cranium Command. Someone stole the animatronic.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Buzzy. His name was Buzzy.
Oh.
Yeah, so we can't steal the Epcot ball.
I don't want to steal the Epcot ball. I want to perform a heist to be lowered onto it so I can lick the
heist ball. Implies you're stealing something.
I don't know. A heist is... See, I think that's more of like a caper. I think a heist is more just you go and do something in a clandestine manner to achieve your own goal, right? A caper is like you pull off a big job that you end up stealing something of value.
Okay.
I'm not going to steal the Epcot ball. I just want to touch it with my tongue.
So we're here in this weird sitcom town that's like abandoned, and everyone is flossing at the church. It seems pretty lit. It's very white utopia. We love to see that.
It's where everyone knows your name. Like Cheers.
Are we gonna watch Cheers? I've never watched.
I've never watched Cheers. I don't know what we'd be in for. We're not watching all of it.
Would you rather watch Cheers or Frasier?
Shit, I don't really know. I've never watched an episode of either.
Should we start watching 1 to 2 episodes of all the iconic sitcoms?
I mean, I feel like it's important to be educated, right?
Right?
Like at least a little bit. And because I don't anticipate that I would like sit down and watch 2 episodes of Frasier and be like, "Fuck, I need to watch all of Frasier. Put that sweet Frasier juice in my blood, right? I probably won't happen. See, I'm beyond it because it's like the time I got into How I Met Your Mother,
but like I want to watch an episode or 2 of Gilmore Girls.
We can do that. I've seen like an episode of Gilmore Girls.
I always hear people like that's always one of the ones they list when they talk about like female centric like television. It's just like I hear a lot about Gilmore Girls and Go Piss Girls.
Gossip Girl is not a sitcom; it is a drama.
You're
like,
right, but
period.
those might as well fold into being sitcoms.
It's not at all that.
It's fine. It's fine. After a few moments, as if they were waiting for us, the door opens. An imposing Heron stands in the doorway, paying us little mind. His feathers are as pristine as the fresh paint on the building itself.
What's that compared to the value of $1?
I don't know. Despite the rather cutting winds, his coal-colored cassock?
I feel like
cassock.
I feel like in context you'd pronounce it cassock.
Okay.
That's how I feel like you would pronounce that.
Okay. Doesn't show a hint of sand, wear, or tear.
Oh, this is it. This is what a cassock is.
Oh.
Your priest clerical clothing.
Oh.
How do you pronounce it?
What's the thing?
Cassock, it looks like.
Cassock.
Yes, yeah, I was right.
Cassock?
Cassock.
Where's the I?
Cassock. As an
cassock.
Cassock. Cassock.
There's a U in the pronouncing, but they pronounce I.
It's a sound, but it sounds like an I. It's an that sounds like an
What's even the point? Because it's like I'm seeing an O on the actual word. In the pronunciation guide, it's a U, and I'm hearing an I. What is the point of these symbols? What is the point?
Oh boy. Yeah, that's a good point, huh? I hadn't thought about it that way. It's literally 3 different things all at the same time. What the fuck are we doing, guys?
I don't know.
Let's redo English.
Can we cancel the English language?
That'd be so nice.
It's as though this man only just came off of one of Mr. Ford's assembly lines moments ago, smelling like fresh paint. Avery's watching him alongside me. His eyes narrow, his lips purse. He grumbles only one word.
Caldwell.
So this is my contact. I'd expect him to be more like the people I met in Echo, rowdy and unwashed. But this man looks like he came from another world entirely.
Are we gonna see him or what?
No. When we do only finally catch his attention, it's as though he's peering right through our beings, looking out into the distance as people scream out of the stream, not scream, scream out of the church. That's a very different tone.
It's a very different tone.
It's fine. Stream out of the church and onto the streets. But it doesn't take him long to regard the wind, to brush off his shoulders and to billow back into the church, past the crowd still spilling out. Their footfalls are the only sound I hear, rhythmic, loud, as if they're marching in formation. It's quite the sight to see, though I don't know whether to be impressed or unsettled.
They really just don't want to give us, like, portraits of bird characters, do they?
No.
They really just don't want to do that.
Actual racism. Real discrimination, you know?
Sorry, Josh. You're not welcome here in the Echoverse.
Really not. It's, like, sad. Even so, none of them look particularly happy. Those who notice us quickly avert their eyes and disperse, leaving the streets just as empty as they were moments ago. All without making a sound. That was a grim procession?
Mm-hmm.
Procession.
They aren't too keen on folks from outside. Usually means trouble.
We do kind of stick out here. Like a sore thumb?
Like a Thorsome.
It do happen sometimes.
It do. There's this TikTok of this guy who's like, I got this can of Panna Kingles, because he was trying to say can of Pringles.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to him looking disappointed in himself. It's really funny. This Panna Kingles.
That's literally me.
You just like me, fur.
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 I hate that shit. It's so funny. It's so funny. They're just like me, fur.
So stupid.
Still, that was quite the unusual treatment, even for outsiders. I'd hoped we'd finally be out of the metaphorical woods, but it seems trouble is yet brewing. I only hope it doesn't get in the way of my work. I hope it's not going to be a problem when we start looking for a place to stay. I'm surprised you didn't plan that far ahead. I don't suppose we could stay with one of our travel companions.
Hell no. They've already got enough mouths to feed as he is. No problem, though. There's an inn pretty close by.
There is. Splendid. Sam and Murdoch, would you be so kind as to rent the room or a room or two for our party? Please inform the proprietor that money is of no issue. You never want to say that, because they'll just charge you more.
Yeah, facts. Don't lead with it, rather.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. What are you going to do in the meantime? I have business to attend to.
So do we. Right, Jim? Right. I need to barter for a new pair of donkeys if we're hoping to make it back to Echo this year.
Why don't I get to pair up with the Jep?
You're like, I want to go hang out with this man.
Yeah, I do. The man finally has some spring in his step. And I'm beginning to think Avery played a large part in improving his mood. At least based on what I smell on him.
Oh. We can meet up before sundown if you like.
Of course. No thanks. We're off the pack, to pack our catches, and then we'll have to see Sheila's? Sheila?
I'm pretty sure
Shyla's? Shyla's. Folks to tell them. He pauses, his expression softens considerably, albeit for a moment. A rare occurrence. What happened? Is it okay if I come ask you questions later? It won't take too long, I promise. Fine, I guess. Splendid. The group splits up just as we arranged. And at last, I breathe out a sigh. It's my first time alone in days, but it doesn't feel particularly freeing. It only feels more stifling. Stifling? Stifling?
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay. Especially with the Heron is still standing in the doorway of the church building, as if he was waiting for everyone else to leave. He walks over to me in long strides, making no sound, his expression unchanging. It's like this man is walking on air.
We do see him.
Look at this guy!
Holy shit, we do see him.
Wow, look at this
Fuck
beak!
you. Look at that.
Look at his beak!
Look at his eyes.
He's very intense.
Mm-hmm.
I love this wiggly boy.
He's so long.
He's
a long man.
You know the God, this might be a poll. You know that Jedi from episode
the Jedi
one?
Who vibes.
The Jedi who vibes.
The Jedi Who vibes.
Yarl Poof.
Yeah, that's his name.
He's
Yarl
just in
Poof.
the background, and he's just vibing.
He is giving very Yarl Poof, isn't he?
Only real Star Wars fans know
only
Yarl Poof
only the
is.
real ones. Kit who? No, we stand Yarl Poof in this house.
Right.
Or Shaggy, even.
Oh, no,
That's
we
a
don't.
deep pull.
No, he's not canon anymore.
Well, he got killed anyway. Who cares?
Right? I suppose you were the one they sent from Echo. His voice is higher in pitch than even mine. Oh, fine. I thought he was going to
Breathy.
be raspy. But okay.
Is he going to be quite like
Look at this.
Like this?
Like, okay. Breathy. Like the murmurs of a ghost. Pale as this man's feathers are, he might easily pass for one. You're, Mr. Caldwell, I presume? He keeps his hands on his back while I offer him mine to shake. What is the Reverend?
Mm-hmm.
Reverend?
Yeah.
Reverend?
Reverend.
Okay. Reverend Caldwell, and you are? He sizes me up. Not since meeting the proprietress
Mm-hmm.
of Sagarera's hip have I felt so small, so insignificant. You are before a bird, you know. They do be this way.
Is that how it is?
Yeah, they just look down on everyone. Like, even more so than cats.
It's kind of true.
No.
But that's because they're so high up.
Yeah.
You know, like, I kind of refuse to feel inferior to, like, a pigeon. You know what I mean?
That pigeon's got things going on.
It really kind of does. Sure, I'm not meant to understand it, but he also doesn't understand it.
That's definitely what it feels like to be a bird.
I see.
You have so many things going on and nothing going on. Especially
fun.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
You know?
So unless you're a crow, crows are cute.
Crows are cool. I saw one trying to drag a snake out in the middle of the road. It was so radical to see.
I'm gonna get you run over and I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah, I'm like, this crow.
They're so fucking smart, dude.
Yeah.
They're so fucking smart. I love them. Did I show you the pictures when I got like swarmed by crows?
Yeah.
At work? Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I love that. I wanna do that again and have more to feed them.
Oh my god.
Like, I want my dream, if I have a place that has like woods, get crow friends that hang out, right? And then maybe they'll bring me gifts. I want to be crow friend. I want to be crow friend.
Parum for whatever the Dark Souls 3 thing is.
Parum.
Pickle pea. You know it, guys, right? I think I'm close.
I don't know anything about Dark Souls 3.
Oh my god.
I'm more of a...
Give it food. Shiny. It's fine. Cornelius von Hauswildink. Correct. It feels strange to hear my own name after so long. My actual name. I can feel my posture shift, my voice lowering, as if I'm getting scolded by my father again. He cants his head. Well, Mr. von Howlink, you're late. Yes, my apologies. We've had quite the eventful journey. Why, I'm surprised we were only delayed by 2 days. 2 days? I was informed of your departure from Echo was 2 weeks ago. That can't be possible. We left earlier this week. Didn't we? I can't help but doubt my recollection of events.
That's kind of cool.
I know we left only a few days ago. I personally selected the day. Am I going insane? The man regards my slack-jawed stare by shaking his head. I care not for how and why. The fact remains that you're late. I am not an idle man, Mr. von Howlick. Were it not for the good... this partnership would do for the community, I would have torn up the papers and send you on your way back outright. I'm terribly sorry. He pays my apology little mind as he looks behind me, as if testing the temperature of the wind.
He looks so smug.
Ah, yeah, it's great.
I just want to grab his beak.
I want to wring his neck.
Yeah, like actually
Yeah, just
shake him
grab
like
him.
a...
You know, it's fine. I must say, I'm quite surprised to see a man of the cloth in a Meseta settlement. And what, pray tell, is so strange about it? Do you not think the people of this fine community deserve salvation? I wasn't saying that. But you were thinking it. Oh, one ought to think before speaking his mind. We are all worthy of God's love, even the Meseta. There is a stern degree of what sounds like earnesty there. And it would seem that today he had brought us a great blessing indeed. You did bring the contract, did you not? I have it in my pack, yes. Good. Could you tell me more? I must confess, I have an incomplete picture of what this venture entails. Even my contacts could only tell me so much. It would seem my benefactor is at least doing the bare minimum of covering his tracks. You're writing a thesis on the Meseta, are you not? I am. And the subject? He says that like he knows the answer. I repeat it for him anyway. Crossing cultural boundaries through labor to create a unified working force. I say it slowly so I don't trip over my words, just the way I rehearsed. And there we are. He smiles, almost sweetly. What if I told you the answer to all of your burning questions were right here, under our feet? Are you referring to the settlement? Not the settlement, the land. What makes the land so special? You must be well aware of the ever-increasing need of the railroad, Mr. von Howlick. They've become the very veins which pump the lifeblood of our country, transporting people and goods worth more than you or I could ever imagine. And yet, we see very little of it. Do you know why that is? It's as though Father's quizzing me again. The trains don't reach here? Correct. You're planning to expand the railroad through the Meseta land? Wouldn't that displace all these people? Not at all. The whole intention of this project is to have them pioneer the construction. Goodness gracious. Forgive me for this skepticism, but do you really think that's prudent? I can't see the Meseta agreeing to such an arrangement. Well, I have to disagree with you there. A long-term direction and a daily routine are very desirable things. Fair pay for steady work and access to modern amenities will only help the people living here. Some of these rivers and mountains ranges are considered sacred. To the older generation, perhaps, but I can attest to the truth that the young think otherwise. I am a patient shepherd, Mr. von Howlings, and I know that most of my flock does not wish to wallow in superstition for a moment longer. I mean no disrespect, considering such things are your... His eyes narrow, as if he's searching for the right word. Expertise. I feel myself blinking. The nerve of this creature. He do be a bird.
This creature. This dubious creature.
Oh, they don't think it be like it is, but it do.
I would describe him as dubious. That's the word that does come to mind when I look at this.
Well, this is already one of my new favorite characters.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
What do you mean?
You're so enraptured by everything he has to say. You're like, this smug asshole, he just like me for fur. You could replace this character with your portrait and it would just be the same.
Yeah. It's fine, guys.
Oh, we'll get you in the next update. Don't worry.
No. It's taking a considerable amount of energy to hold my tongue at this moment, and that's what I've been tromping. Okay, to hell and back for all these weeks. A bloody railroad. He looks at me with healthy proportions of skepticism. I take another breath and smile. In return for your assistance, of course, I see to it that your studies aren't interrupted, and you can roam the area freely. Anywhere I please.
Oh, I know what's going on with him.
Yeah?
He's Norded. Look at his eyes. He's
We
wearing
could-
a black.
We could put the jacket on him.
We
We
could.
could put the cloak on him.
Guys, please. I need
Wait,
this.
wait. What's his name again?
Caldwell.
How do we put an X in there?
Caldwell. Shit, that's such a long name.
That's so many letters we have to work with.
It really is.
No, we'll put a pin in that.
Yeah, we'll come back.
We'll put a pin in that, guys. His arches. Wait, he arches a brow. There are restrictions. For one, I cannot allow you near the boarding school building without my strict supervision. After all, we wouldn't want to upset. He looks me up and down slowly. The children. Oh, really? I think I would be correct in assuming the well-being of the children in this man's care are the last thing on his mind. And please, do not disturb the military men stationed here. They only have the settlement's best interest at heart. Does one truly need an armory's worth of weapons to protect a small town's interests? Echo's got little more than Sheriff Adler, and from what my contacts could tell me, it's usually enough. That won't be a problem. Also, I trust Mr. Hendricks told you that this deal is strictly under the table, at the very least. Neither your friends nor the Meseta are to know. Of course. I wasn't even to so much as look at the contract's contents, according to Mr. Hendricks. Hey, he was very insistent. Deliver the papers to me at the church after sundown. Until then, you may do as you'd like. Thank you. I'll do just that. Oh, and Mr. Von Howling? Yes? Do heed my warning. I'd hate to see you or your friends end up in places you shouldn't be. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. With a curt bow of his head, he glides back to the church, leaving me all alone in the town square, more confused than I'd like. Yeah.
I like that. I like this guy.
I like him too.
I kind of actually.
He's fun. He's fun. Really now. Are you kidding me? Does he think he can get me to do entirely what he wants after acting so rude? Yes. It's obvious this man has something to hide, and even more obvious, he's rather poor at doing so. But what could it be? Perhaps I should investigate. I'm sure the townspeople can give me at least something to work with. But then again, I should be working on my thesis as well. If trouble happens to find me when I'm doing the work, then he can only blame himself. I should still have some time before Sam and Murdoch come looking for me. I'm probably best off looking for some familiar faces first. Sella and Yiska will do. Right. I think this is the building I saw both of them walk into. I knock on the front door and wait. Curiously, much more of a western log cabin than I expected. I see some Hogan structures closer to the tree lines, but they don't look as well maintained as the one Gad and Manaba lived in. The door opens. When the Kit Fox sees me, he looks behind me, as if expecting somebody else. Does Avery bring more information about the attack? Not quite. Unfortunate. Tell me when he wants to discuss the attack with me. He's about to close the door again when I put my foot forward. Kismet?
Kismet.
With a Z?
No. Nice.
Is it Kismet or Kismet?
Kismet.
Like a Z.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah. So Kismet.
Yeah, Kismet.
Okay. I just so happen that I want to talk to just you and Yiska alone.
It might be Kismet, actually.
Words are stupid. Words are so dumb, guys. He tilts his head and narrows his eyes. Why? Because I want to know more about the people who live here and used to live here. And I have some information that could be relevant still to your futures.
Kismet.
It's Kismet.
Kismet. An open line of communication is all that I'm asking for. When he opens the door a little more, I stumble forward. Fine. Look at this little place.
I like it.
Look at this cozy little cabin.
I would stay here.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll end the part here.
Okay.
I think that's good.
All
We
right.
got to see a bird.
We did.
That's pretty good.
Game instantly better.
Yeah,
right?
game's instantly improved, It's fine. Cliff's route is now like the third best route,
As it was.
As it always was.
Right.
Yeah. We'll see you around, everyone.